Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the border update that came out just today, that is the 15th of October 2021. The Premier of New South Wales announced that they'd open the borders for international travelers from the 1st of November. That's just 2 weeks from today. So how is it special for us international travelers? Well, firstly, it means that there'll be no quarantine whatsoever. This was the key highlight and key feature of this announcement. The Premier announced that people who are vaccinated with identified and approved vaccines such as Covishield, Pfizer and AstraZeneca will be able to come to Australia and require no quarantine whatsoever. However, they have to show proof of being vaccinated with both the doses of the vaccine and also show a negative report before boarding the plane to Australia. There's also some good news for the non-vaccinated or unvaccinated people. It is that they can also travel to Australia, but they'll have to undergo a strict quarantine for 14 days. Most of these states in Australia were surprised by this announcement made by the New South Wales Premier. The Health Minister of Queensland and Victoria were surprised and said that they do not intend to open the borders until their estimated goals of vaccination and COVID cases per day go down. The Premier also announced that the relevant discussions were done with the central government regarding the border update. So before we move ahead and talk about the impact for international travelers, meaning for students and migrants, it is important to understand how the government works in Australia. Australia is a federation much like India, which means there are two levels of government. Firstly, there's the central government, which is known as the Federal Government of Australia or the Commonwealth of Australia here in Australia. And there are various state governments like in India. They are New South Wales, Victoria, South Australia and others. Similar to state of Uttar Pradesh, Punjab and Haryana in India. So each state here in Australia has the discretion to make its own decisions regarding the borders, which means they can allow or restrict people from a certain state or a country depending on the situation. So in this case, the borders of all the states in Australia were closed, so was the international borders for international travels, including for permanent residents and citizens. However, post the 1st of October announcement by the Prime Minister and the recent announcement by the Premier of New South Wales, it is clear that the Australian governments are interested in opening their borders for international travelers. So what does this mean for travelers from India? Well, if you are a permanent resident holder or a citizen of Australia based out of India, you can now fly into Australia via New South Wales from the 1st of November 2021. However, there are a few problems that you might face. Firstly, most of the states do not agree with the border update given out by the New South Wales government. They say that it could risk their populations to COVID exposure. So what that does is it restricts your domestic movement within Australia after coming here. So you need to do two things before you come here. Firstly, get vaccinated and also get a negative report before you fly to Australia. And secondly, if you're planning to come here within the year end this year, do consider if you have family or friends here who can allow you to stay with them upon your arrival to Australia, or find a rental property which is within your budget. It seems that the rental properties are going to boom and it may be a little difficult to find places to stay if you wish to come to Australia via Sydney, that is New South Wales. If you like the content, do let me know in the comments below and like and subscribe to my channel. I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for more border updates.